welcome to Half Price Bargains
at Half Price Books.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's get on into this.
Let's get it.
We're going to start with video games today. Since I only have one video game to show, I'll do it first.
Yes.
And basically, oh, I'm sorry, did I interrupt you?
Oh no, sorry.
You were going to say something.
I said sounds good.
Okay, so if it all sounds good, let's get rolling. So basically, all the stuff that I bought for this video is stuff from the 2016 fall half price book sale, like the coupons.
Yeah.
You know, the classic 40%, classic
That
50%.
hot 50%.
Yeah, I used some 30%. And I forgot a movie. Now that I think about it.
What was it?
Okay.
Can I spoil it?
Yeah, I'll just say it. I got Ant-Man 3D for like $13 or
good.
something. Blu-ray 3D. So, yeah, I'm not going to be able to show that one, but let's just start it off. I only got one video game from Half Price Books for this sale, and that was Seaman. The very strange and bizarre Dreamcast game where you talk to a fish, and it gives you like a psychiatric evaluation sort of thing and talks back to you. It says $50 on the price tag, but I only paid $5 for it because when I went up to the counter with it, I asked if they had the microphone that comes with it, but they didn't, so they realized that their price of $50 was pretty insane, so they marked it down to $10, and then I used a 50% coupon to get it for $5. So that's the only video game I got, so we can move on to JJ's video games.
Alright, dude. Should I do them all at once?
Yes.
They're all shitty GameCube games. Been on that
One
GameCube.
of them is very good.
Been on that GameCube feeling lately, so we're gonna kick it off with the good one, Resident Evil 4. To be honest, I've never beaten this game, but I beat 5. 5 is a great time. Everyone talks about this one.
Mm.
It's a great game. I'm stuck in it.
What are you stuck on?
I'm like in that swamp.
In the very beginning, where you fight, you throw the pole at that thing.
The fish.
Yeah, and you're on a boat.
Yeah, I think
That's
so.
the first act of the damn game, JJ, or the first like.
I haven't been playing it very
chapter.
much, as you. No way.
That's the first chapter.
I've gotten
of the
through
game.
a couple of things. What?
Yeah,
not
like
the
one
whole-
one dash.
I'm still on one dash.
2.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
How many dashes are
I don't remember,
One.
but there's a lot
like
more than
4.
that. Maybe like 5 or 6.
there? Oh, that's
I
not a
could
big
be
deal.
wrong.
That's like a fifth
Yeah.
way through the game. Anyway, Shrek 2, a childhood classic. All right, this
I
game
rented it.
has a great multiplayer. If you're trying to play with kids, good game. Gotta have in the collection.
Trying to play
Necessary.
with kids.
Trying to play with those kids, you know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know. I don't know.
Cars. All right, this game, it was literally $1. I used to play it like at a friend's house back in the day. It's pretty shitty, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So, those are my games.
All right, so moving on, we are going to do records, and I'll just kick that one off here. I know this is the first record that I picked up on the half price book sale, and that's the Pet Shop Boys, Please. I think this is their first album. It says $7.99 on the tag. I got 30% off. What is that, like $5?
Yeah.
50 cents?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, which is great for a classic, like, cheesy 80s pop album, so I'm glad to have that in my record collection. Next up, I got, this is actually turning out to be one of my favorite albums of the year, and that's Danny Brown's Atrocity Exhibition, named after the famous Joy Division song. And I'd never listened to Danny Brown before, but some of my buddies, also, JJ, have enjoyed Danny Brown's music in the past, so I decided to give his newest record a listen, and I love it. It's, like I said, one of my favorites of the year so far. I've realized that I've been really enjoying a lot of the hip-hop albums
Yeah, they've
that
been
have been
really
coming out
good
this year. Yeah. And then I have 2 more records here, and that was $20 by the way, and I got 40% off, so it was $12 for a brand new record. Right here, I have my favorite Queen album, and one of the only Queen albums I enjoy, and that's Jazz. One of my favorite songs is on here, Don't Stop Me Now.
Night, don't
So,
me.
yeah, that's a
classic.
great one, featuring
Classic.
Shaun of the Dead. You remember? Whenever we would rent Shaun of the Dead from Mr. Movies when we were in like middle school, the DVD would always freeze on the part where they're beating up the bartender or whatever with the pool cues when they're listening to that song. So that song holds like a special
Yeah,
place
me
in my
too. I
heart
forgot
for our
about that.
friendship.
That's great.
Yeah,
That's good stuff.
it is great. So yeah, my favorite Queen album was $14.99 and I got 40% off, so it was like $8 or whatever. And then the last record I picked up on the half price book sale was the original Run the Jewels reissue, with like the cool yellow vinyl and the patch and everything. This was $20, but I got 50% off, so it was only $10.
That's nice.
Which is a fucking snag, 'cause it's another like
Yeah, it's a good
rockin' killer hip hop album. And we're actually gonna be seeing them in February, or
Yeah,
he might not be. I'm going.
You gotta keep it on the down low. You gotta. We'll see. We'll see. Valentine's
To be
Day.
determined. It is on
2017.
Yeah. So
Anyway.
wanna move on to your records?
Yeah, sure. Well, should I do my CDs and records? 'Cause
Yeah,
I don't
just
have
do all
any
the
movies.
music. Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
don't have any CDs.
at our half price books, they have this nice little clearance CD section. They have some good stuff there, I'd say. Don't you think? Like.
The clearance section at the half price books in our Apple Valley area, that's what made me fall in love with
Yeah.
half price books, because
Yeah.
I was always wanting to get CDs. I never would torrent music, so I got everything on CDs. So
Yeah.
it was great for me.
Yeah. So I still, occasionally jump back there and see what's going on. Recently they had some pretty good hip hop albums back there. They had Joey Badass's, I think his last album, Before the Money or whatever. I think that's what it's called. Super good album. I'm a pretty big Joey Badass fan, but I didn't listen to this album, and I don't know. It's nice packaging. It's got.
It's so new, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like I think
Finding it back
a year.
is-
It's very new, and it was only $2, so it's like, gotta get that.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think I don't know how to say his name for sure, but Talib Kweli. I've heard a lot about him. I actually haven't listened to this album, but I just saw it back there for $1. Picked it up. Sounds pretty cool. I think they got Dave Chappelle on the first song, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool. He's making kind of a comeback right
Yeah.
now with his public appearances,
Yeah.
which is cool.
And then last but not least, one of the sale days, I didn't really find anything like record-wise that I wanted or movies, so I just picked up a new copy of My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. It's like the collector's edition, I think, so it like comes with the DVD and like the CD and everything. So super nice pickup. It was only $2. It was probably like $3 after the.
Was it 30%?
Yeah, I
Is it
think
when
so.
we voted?
Yeah.
30%.
Yeah, so I don't know. New copy, and it was like super nice. Whatever. Pretty cool. And then for the records, I brought one from like a long time ago, but I had never shown it off. I got this for $10. D'Angelo's album. I think it came out 2 years ago.
I think it.
Like in the
I think
wintertime.
you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Anyway, this album is so good. I didn't really listen to D'Angelo before, but man, this album like blew me away. It was really quite the comeback for him. So anyway, that was a great pickup. And then the most recent one I got was Black Star.
Did you put it in a sleeve?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did just because I was nervous about this shit getting ripped up.
Yeah, I was trying to put my death grips, the powers that be in there.
Oh.
They kept like snagging on the star, and I was
yeah,
like, God
it's like,
damn it, stop it.
Yeah, I hate that. Anyway, and then I switched out the cover too. Oh, I'm holding it sideways.
Oh, so it's all black.
So yeah, it's all black. I like the other one, but I don't know. I just thought I'd switch it out.
The other
you
one's
know.
just like with the record.
It was just
and
like the
that's what mine
clear.
was.
That one's cool. I really like that, but I don't know. This is a cool little star, that can fit in there.
I almost want to do that.
Yeah. So, and I think I picked this up. It was kind of. I mean, this is like a $30 record, and prices don't really vary. So I think I picked this up for like.
40% off.
Yeah.
It'd be like $18.
18 bucks, 18, 19 bucks. So, this is like, I think my favorite album of the year so far.
Is it really?
I think so.
When it came out right at the beginning of 2016, it was my favorite.
Yeah.
There have been maybe
There's some competitors for sure. Yeah. I haven't really sat down and thought, like, really,
I have,
But, yeah, I don't know. Classic for this year, and so I picked it up.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Is that everything?
That's all. Yep, for music.
Nice. And just a quick little notice for all of you out there, anyone who enjoys music, who watches this channel or who has watched this channel in the past, we're probably gonna do our top 10 albums separate of the year, towards the end of the year. And when I mean separate, we'll just be like giving our different opinions.
Yeah.
We'll each have a top 10. So I really look forward to doing that with you, sir.
Yeah, that'll be great, dude.
I really wanted to do it
Yeah.
last year, but we didn't get a chance to. Hopefully we can find time for that this year. And this video is about to wrap up. I just have to show off these movies I have real quick. And that'll be the end of the segment of Half Price Bargains at Half Price Books. So real quick, I just bought a random VHS tape because I like collecting these sometimes. And that's Puppet Master 3, Toulon's Revenge, if that's how you pronounce his character's name. I've never actually seen Puppet Master, but I'm sure it'd be right up my alley as far as like low budget horror films go.
Oh yeah,
So.
it'll be good.
And then I kind of wanted to get a bunch of Disney movies on this half price book sale. A few of them sold out before I could get them, but I got one of my all time favorite ones, The Fox and the Hound, on the 40% off day. No, it was the 50% off day. So $7.50.
Just snagging movies.
Yeah, just snagging them left and right. So $7.50 for, you get the second one too. I really didn't want it. I don't think anyone wants The Fox and the Hound too.
Why not?
But yeah, it's just kind of like, why not? They don't have any other separate box for just the first one. So the Fox and the Hound, and this one was like a really big deal when I found this. I kind of lost my shit a little bit, but I got the original pressing of Snow White. Pressing. These are not
Same
records.
thing,
I guess
same
you could
thing.
call it a pressing of Snow White and the Seven Dwarves on Blu-ray, and the lowest asking price for this is $57 on Amazon, and I got it for $12 at half price books.
Crazy.
So yeah, I was pretty pumped up when I saw this. They priced it wrong at $20. It should have been priced at $50. They priced it at $20.
Oh my
So I took
gosh.
advantage of their mistake, and I got a valuable Blu-ray for the
Yeah.
low. And then the last one I got here is I've been thinking about these films a lot. It's a trilogy that I've never seen. I haven't seen any of them, and as a big film fan, I feel horrible that I haven't watched these. But that's the Godfather Trilogy, and I got it for $15. It was originally $30, and I really kind of want to try to watch these over my upcoming Thanksgiving break, or at least the first one, because I don't know. I've just really been they've been popping into my life a lot lately, just like references to them, and I just want to be able to understand those. And I want to know what's so great about the Godfather films. So that is pretty much everything.
Yeah.
You don't have anything
That
else?
does it. That's it for me.
All right. Well, then, if that's it, we won't keep you all any longer than we already have, because I know this video is probably like 12 or 13 minutes, but that's okay, because it's fun.
That's great.
And yeah, so this is lukemick signing off. If you really want to, you can subscribe, and I think I can assure you that I will talk to you later.
See you soon.